What's up, everybody? Ty Gay here from Redline Jiu-Jitsu Academy, and I just got done training. I'm here at my desk. Was just putting some things in the computer and stuff, and kind of thumbing through my phone before I head home. And I saw a post made by Lindsay Machado, Carlos Machado's wife, and it really prompted me to make this video. She was talking about how somebody had called her a B because of basically just doing her job, trying to get people to pay and stuff, you know. And as a business owner, you know, I've dealt with this for years and years. I totally get this. It's really weird how people treat jiu-jitsu. And it almost seems like that people don't realize what we sacrifice to have schools, right? So, yeah, it's very hard to have like insurance or, you know, you can't have a 401k and all these things that the normal people in society have. We sacrifice those things for our students in the beginning. Now, once your school is more established and stuff, you can get those things back, but you sacrifice a lot. And this is because I feel like that, especially like Carlos Machado. Carlos Machado, by the way, is kind of like my jiu-jitsu dad. I've known him ever since I started doing jiu-jitsu in the late 90s, and he's amazing. And so, but he's made a bunch of sacrifices, right? Just like all school owners have. He probably more than most because he's been in it longer than we have, right? But I've been in the game and I've had Redline since 2004. So I've seen this a lot. And for some reason, especially people that are friends with you, and not me so much now. I mean, I've got my stuff kind of in lockdown now, but it seemed like people that were friends with you wanted, you know, favors and stuff, which is cool because they're your friends and stuff, but it seems like, you know, they don't realize what we're sacrificing for this, and they want it for free, you know, or whatever. So it's a little bit disrespectful, but it's really not that. I don't really blame the individual or the person. I just don't think that they understand because they've never been in this situation to where they're sacrificing their whole lives and everything else just to be able to keep the doors open, you know? And yeah, I think people also look at us school owners and practitioners also as having like a blessed life, you know? And don't get me wrong, being a jiu-jitsu instructor is the most blessed life you could ever want. But at the same time, you shoulder a lot of burden from a lot of different things, right? So to have a clean environment, a safe environment, curriculum, being, you know, great instructors and all this stuff, all that stuff takes money. I know that people don't like to talk about money a lot, but it's a business. This is a business. So you're paying for a service. And, you know, I think a lot of people don't see it like that. They look at it like, maybe, I'm not sure. I just don't think they have a very good perspective on things. And so, anyway, and there's several different issues that happen. Like one of the issues that happens, I think, around in these parts is that you'll get a group of people who don't want to pay, and so they'll just gym hop and go to all of the free open mats that they can find, right? And some of this is because some of those people don't have the money to train. And so let me just say first, I can sympathize with that. In the beginning of my career, man, I couldn't rub two nickels together, you know? At one point, I was borderline homeless, right? So, but how was I able to train? Well, I begged and pleaded and I worked my ass off. I worked my ass off by cleaning the gyms, doing whatever I could do, being there an hour early and staying an hour late, whatever I could do, because I knew that I wasn't able to pay in the beginning of my career. So you have to come in and make it extra worth it. You have to prove to the owner that you're worth having there. Like I would be there, like I said, an hour early, and I would be cleaning those mats, and I would stay an hour late and clean those mats. I remember back at Carlos Machado's first tournaments that were called Winter Wars. And because I was just so much in the space of I need to give back something to what jiu-jitsu has given me, I remember I would stay there until almost midnight helping them clean up everything. not because I was looking for some sort of like recognition, but it was because I owed that to jiu-jitsu, right? So Pat Burse at USA Stars would let me come there and train in the beginning for free, because I would come there and just clean. I worked out a deal where I could clean, and then eventually started helping teach classes and stuff like that to help pay and off balance me not being able to pay, right? So now in today's day and age, there's a jiu-jitsu school on every corner, right? And people want people to come in the doors, so they throw these open mats, and which I think is great. I think it's really good to get your area involved in jiu-jitsu and and have a community effort when it comes to the surrounding area. I think Pete Wilhelm did a really good job with this up in Tulsa, with uniting the jiu-jitsu community up there. And I think that's very special. I really like that. The problem is that you'll get these groups of people who just, it's not that they, I'm not saying that they're malicious in any way. It's just everybody's looking for an edge, and so you'll get a couple of people that will mat their garage or whatever. And so they'll have people over there at their matted garage for free. And then you have a few more open mats and stuff. So it makes it really easy for a person to just go and gym hop open mat style, right? But you're really doing jiu-jitsu a disservice. You're not helping further this beautiful art. And if you really care about the art, you should want to give back. You should want to give something to it. Jiu-jitsu is priceless. You can't pay enough for a technique that will save your life if it comes down to it. It comes down to brass tacks, and you either have the technique or you don't. How much is that technique worth, right? It's priceless. And as gym owners, we're not asking you to, give us a rib or an arm or a leg. We're just wanting you to pay enough that collectively, if everybody pays enough, we can keep the lights on and keep a clean mat for you guys to train on with good instruction. So I think that gets overlooked a lot because it seems like, especially I imagine with Carlos's place, like he's so great at teaching and stuff, it seems like it's effortless, like everything is effortless. But it's not. That's a whole lifetime of effort put into really helping people, because that's what jiu-jitsu is. It's efficiency. It's learning how to be efficient and how to problem solve under pressure. The lessons that you learn in jiu-jitsu are priceless. So to just gym hop or bounce around to places because you can get there for free or whatever, man, I think it's disrespectful. So I'm not trying to call anybody out by any stretch of the imagination. I saw this post that Lindsay had posted, and it kind of made me feel like, man, maybe I should make a video about this. I'm making videos about all sorts of stuff, so this is really dear to my heart because I run an academy. And I've had this happen for years and years and years, where people want, they want favors, and they want this, that, and the other. But do I come to your job and ask you to give me favors? Of course not. So just keep in mind that jiu-jitsu school owners are sacrificing their whole life to be able to help you. And we're not asking for you to give us what jiu-jitsu is worth, because you can't. We're just asking that you pay us the bare minimum so we can keep the lights on for you and a clean mat, a safe spot. Anyway, I hope this message finds you well, and I hope you find a great place to train sometime soon. And if you don't have money, if you're just broke as a joke and you can't figure it out, go seek out one of these instructors. Seek out one of these school owners. See if you can work a deal with them. Not everybody's going to work a deal with you. The people might be filled up with people that are working deals. I know I am. But there are people out there that want to help you. I mean, people helped me, so I help people too. But just don't take advantage of the system. That's it. I love jiu-jitsu and I love people. Yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful day. Peace.